There's a really important point I want to make about exercise, because I talk to a lot of people that exercise an hour a day and they're not losing any weight and they're tired all the time and they hate exercising. And when I was in New York and I had a fitness trainer, I was exercising like that and I wasn't losing weight either. Exercising can burn calories, but I used to get on this bike and I'd pedal for an hour and it'd say I burned 300 calories. And I think 300 calories, that's like a bagel. You know, why don't I just not eat the bagel? So people think that that's the value of exercise. That's not the value of exercise. Exercise, if it's done right, can trick your body into thinking you're being chased by a predator and getting your body to want to be thin. It can trick your body into activating the survival program that says, we need to be as thin as possible in order to survive. But in order to do that with exercise, you don't do it every day, which I didn't. I personally, when I was losing weight, I exercised 3 to 4 times a week. You don't do it for long periods of time. But what you do is every once in a while, for 10 seconds, you sprint like it is just like something's chasing you. And you imagine it, because your body doesn't know, your brain doesn't know the difference between a real and imagined experience. So you just imagine something's chasing you. And it tricks your body into getting it to want to be thin. And so these days, I exercise once or twice a week, something like that. And when I do, I'll go for a nice leisurely ride. You know, we have some beautiful rides where I live. And every once in a while, I'll stand up, when there's a hill, for example, I'll stand up and I'll go as hard as I can for those 30 seconds. And that's your exercise. And then you give yourself lots of rest time. But exercising every day, you can't have that intensity. You're not getting that survival instinct thing that gets your body to want to be thin. And it actually works in reverse, because a lot of studies have shown that if you exercise too much, it will actually activate these fat programs and cause you to gain weight. They did a study with cross-country skiers in Denver, where they would lose weight from exercise, but once they exercise too much, they'd actually start gaining weight. So I teach people, if you're going to use exercise, you do it right. You do it in a way that works with your survival programs to get your body, once again, to want to be thin. It's not about calories in and calories out. Your body can figure all that out. Let your body do the accounting. It knows how many calories in, calories out. Get it to want to be thin, and then the job's done.